welcome back to that Vet Tech Mom Life. I'm here today. It's my Friday. I was going to do a quick video with you guys. Um, I don't have to work Thursday or Friday. I don't usually work Saturdays, but I am this week due to our other plans this weekend. But yeah, I'm actually really disappointed this week. I don't have any stories that I wanted to share with you guys. Nothing stands out. There wasn't any cases that I knew well enough or that I think are interesting enough to let you guys know about. Um, yeah, I am really looking forward to sharing some work stories with you about the pets I work with and the different cases. Um, so I'm hoping next week will be better for that, and I'll be able to get you guys some stuff. Today at work, though, it was a little slow, and they're having an art contest where they got us some coloring books and color pencils. So today, in the downtime, I was able to start mine. It's really fun. This is what I've done. I love coloring. I have a bunch of color books myself with color pencils and gel pens and all that fun stuff. So this is right up my alley. I love it. I'm not finished. I gotta continue. And then I don't know how many they're gonna let us submit. Maybe just one. But if we can do more, I picked this one also, which I thought was cute. I haven't started it yet. But regardless of how many we can submit, I'm still gonna color it. Like I said, this is totally my thing. I love just putting in music, coloring. It's really relaxing. It's some good me time. So I like doing that. Also, I'm here today. Of course, as we all know, it's 9/11. It's the 18th anniversary since this happened. And here we are. And I just think it's crazy how, not that we'd call this a holiday, but it's something that we remember every year. And those kinds of things don't just pop up all the time. Like here it is. Something that started in my lifetime that I can remember when it started, and now it's something that nobody's ever gonna forget. It's gonna be a day in history forever now, and it's something that I lived through, which I think is crazy. So I figured for tonight's video I would share my story as to where I was 18 years ago when this happened, and in the comments you guys feel free to leave me your stories as to where you guys were, and how it's impacted you, and just whatever else you want to share about this day. So for me, 18 years ago, I was 11 in 6th grade, so I was still pretty young. But I remember it being real early in the morning. We got a phone call because we're on the West Coast, so this all happened for us at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and it was the neighbor calling. My dad still lives in that same house with the same neighbors. We've always been really great friends with them. But I remember I couldn't quite make out what was being said, but I could tell it was something that wasn't good. And then I remember I got up and watched the news for a little bit with my dad, and I don't really remember my reaction since it was so long ago and I was so young. But I remember thinking that this probably wasn't real. That things like that didn't just happen. And then I had to get ready for school. We still had to go to school that day. And like I said, I was in the 6th grade. I remember my teacher was Miss Schweitzer. And we didn't really do anything that day. We had the news on, watching the news and kind of how things progressed throughout the day. But for some reason, the one thing that sticks out in my mind to this day is that I remember all the military aircraft just flying over all day long, back and forth. I don't know why, but that's just something that sticks with me, and I remember it. You could just hear those jets flying by overhead. And unfortunately, that's really it. I wish I could remember more as to my reaction or what I thought, but I just remember going to school. I remember getting that early phone call, and I remember the jets. That's kind of as far as it goes for me. I do remember going forward the following day, or, weeks out. There was always talk of how do you help, or what can we do to help, being, so far out of the situation. um and there's always the like care packages you can send to people um who were there and you could help with. um we never ended up doing any of those, but I remember that was just kind of the thing that we'd always thought about doing and then never actually did. um and as a kid, I remember thinking that was probably the only thing I could do to help, send something like that. So that's all I just wanted to share. Feel free to share your guys' stories. And I'd love to, hear how it impacted you. Um, this is always just such a crazy day to think about. Someone I follow on Facebook said it really well. Um, we should treat every day as if it was September 12th. Um, because that was the time we really all came together as a country as a whole and supported each other. Didn't matter who you were, what you did, your religion, political beliefs, anything like that. Um, we were truly united at that time, and I feel like we've lost that. Um, Especially in these recent years, we're so quick to judge people, dislike people, hate on people, and it's really saddening and disheartening. Where um, we really should be more accepting and less judgy, and spread a lot more love and happiness instead of kind of all the negativity that gets put out now. Um, that's definitely where I stand with it all. Um, a song that came out. I like country music, and a song that came out after 9/11 that um, still stands true to this day is "Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning" by Alan Jackson. And I'm not a huge religious person per se, um, but one of the lines is that love is, the greatest thing that we have, and that kind of is the moral of the song, that we should be spreading more love than anything. Um, and realizing how much of it we have around us as well. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. I hope you guys all, are going to enjoy the rest of your night, and I look forward to sharing another video with you guys. Bye.